We're still moving. I'm sorry. I'm really not trying to interrupt.
No. You're fine. You're fine. We would talk to them, and they would say, okay, tell us this story from your perspective, and then tell the same story from Alaska's perspective, and then tell the same story from your husband's perspective. And then they would take those and decide which perspective they wanted to do which parts of the story from. But as far as, making shit up, no.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be in therapy for the rest of my life.
And people have tagged me in videos of people that are like, it's all fake, and I didn't know I was going on the show, and no, you are well aware you're going on the fucking show. They pay for your plane ticket to get to the show. They put you in a hotel while you're there. There's no way you can go. You don't just show up at you can't get on the studio. First of all, you can't get to the show without his permission. So the whole idea of you just appear on the show without any knowledge, that's not true. There's no way that could be true. You have to go through 3 security checks to even get on the lot.
Can I talk really quick?
Of course.
So they gave me 90 days at a residential treatment facility, and then it turned to 60 days.
Because of COVID.
No, not because of COVID. And then...
Would you just stop pushing her like that? She probably does not like that. Come here.
Here.
Give me
I'm disabled, so...
No, she's my child.
Physically and mentally, I'm disabled, so...
Child.
And I receive disability,
Don't
so I have
rip
a small
my child away
income.
from my arms.
It's not like I...
Stop. Just wanted to show everybody how big Miss Portia is getting. She's getting
No,
nice
they're not
and
identical. They're fraternal.
She just celebrated her 1 year in October.
I have chronic pain in my back and my joints.
Thank you for handing her back.
You're very welcome.
My name is literally on my sweater. I have an undiagnosed chronic pain disorder.
We believe it's Ehlers-Danlos. I think I have the same thing. Yeah.
Someone said that it's
Bendy joints.
Yeah, I think I have the same thing. So,
all hecked up.
Yeah. So here's the thing about growing up in foster care. When you have shit like that, it doesn't get diagnosed because you're literally trying to survive every day. So a lot of times kids with chronic illnesses that grow up in foster care, they don't get diagnosed at all. And a lot of those illnesses, if you don't get them diagnosed in childhood, there's not really much you can do about them as an adult. RAD is a perfect example of something that I absolutely...
Reactive attachment disorder.
Yeah, I absolutely should have been diagnosed with that.
I went to my GP and I was like, hey, I think I might have connective tissue disorder. And they were like, okay, we'll do the genetic testing. And I was like, okay. And they did the genetic testing. And then it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad enough to qualify for a specialist under our insurance. So basically, they told me that everything was in my head and they stopped treating it. And it's not great.
It's like you have just enough to qualify, but not enough to qualify.
Yep. So I just say that I have joint and back pain, and that's it.
Yeah.
I'm in pain every minute of every day. So,
yep.
You know how it be. I'm okay.
Why did I put my son up for adoption?
I'm a little overstimulated.
I was 15 and in foster care, and my baby's father was 27. And not a nice guy. So I just felt like it was the right thing to do for my son, to put him in a better environment than the environment that I grew up in.
We're probably ending it soon.
Oh, yeah. We're probably going to.
I'm starting to
How many
testosterone in
peeps are
February.
here?
607.
Jesus, guys. Wow, there's so many of you. Wow. Thank you guys all so much for coming by. I'm always so appreciative when you come to my lives. I know I don't do them a lot. Of course, I will adopt you. Yes, I will adopt you. Just message me on Facebook and I will adopt you. I've already adopted 30 kids on here, I swear. I'm not joking. I'm really not joking.
So
Bitches, did y'all hear Roma Army's main account got fucking deleted and banned today? Yes. I'm like, fuck, she should not have a platform. She should not have had a platform this whole time. And the fact that she has had one has been very frustrating. But, hey, Dana! Hey, Dana, I love you too, girl. I love you too. I was just talking about you and how you have chickens and how we're going to come out to your house one day.
They're asking us not to end.
And I know. I would stay. I would. But zombies is calling.
Yeah, I want to play Phoenix Rising.
Zombies is calling, y'all. You have to look up, you can't look up Roma Army now because her account was deleted. She's just a really, really, really toxic TikToker. like, I really do go after mostly, like, pedophiles and people that are abusing children. But
I
if
don't
you're
agree
just
with
a
Trisha
terrible
Paytas.
person, yeah, I don't like Trisha Paytas too much either. She's very problematic.
We argue a lot.
But if you don't go,
We're both
like,
Tauruses, so.
if you're not a problematic person, I don't bother you. But you need to look up the hashtag Cancel Roma Army, and you'll there's tons of videos. My friend that I follow, the Goob, she does a lot of videos about Roma, and Roma's just a really toxic creator. She buys all of her sponsors. She manipulates young boys. She's not a great guy. I mean, not a great girl. Just not a great person. And she victim blames and just like
We all don't agree with Shane Dawson.
Yeah, none of us are pro Shane Dawson in this house. You don't have to worry about that. I am a stay-at-home mom, but I like to say that I'm a play-at-home mom because I end up playing more than I end up staying.
Jeffree Star is also problematic.
Yeah, Jeffree Star is very problematic. And honestly, I never liked Jeffree Star. I did like Shane Dawson, and I
What's
used to
a crock
watch...
pot recipe you love? What about Ash Cat?
Mashy Cat?
Ash Cat.
Mash Cat?
Ashy Cat? I don't know.
Mash Cat? I
Mashy
follow
Cat?
her. Yeah, I
Mashy
follow
Cat,
her.
maybe?
I follow her. I love her.
I chose Alaska
The one who does
3
tarot
or 4
readings?
years ago.
Oh, my favorite crock pot would have to be knockoff Zuppa Toscana. It's super fucking easy. Jeffree Star. I didn't ever watch Jeffree Star. I don't like Jeffree
Mashy
Star.
Cat.
I used to watch Shane Dawson back when
Apparently
he was
she's a
doing
crackhead.
comedy. When he was I don't believe that. I've followed her for a year. I've seen her pictures of what she looked like when she was in active use, and
I'm Alaska
I
now.
see her pictures now, and
Thank you.
I don't believe that she's actively using. I don't. I think that she's
I
in
play Among
recovery.
Us all the time.
Now, she might be using a different drug. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that she's not, like... I don't think she's using, like, heroin. Because I don't think she would be gaining as much weight.
I've
I don't
seen
think her
her
skin
nod
was look as
off on
clean.
live all the time.
Well, she's tired. I mean, that's the thing. I've seen her, like, nod off, too. But she's tired. She's working all fucking day. And then she's doing tarot readings all night. I follow her for a long time.
I don't play Fortnite.
I've followed her for a long time, and I've seen people say that, and I've watched her videos, and I've looked for
I
it.
haven't
but
legally
I haven't
changed
seen it
my
myself.
name yet because I only recently got ID.
Hey, Chrissy. Oh, I need to make Chrissy a mod. Hold on. I know how to do it. I was asking, I was like, is Chrissy in here? So I'm supposed to just be able to touch on it, touch on your name, and then I should just be able to make you a mod. Add moderator. Boom! Chrissy, please help me. Please help me, girl. Please help me. Please help me. There's so much going on tonight.
I'm definitely not staying home forever, but I don't have any plans to move out currently.
No, anyway, so as far as Jeffree Star goes, I used to watch Shane Dawson back when Shane Dawson was doing sketch comedy, back when he worked at Weight Watchers that long ago, like before he got fired from Weight Watchers many, many years ago, like a decade ago. And I never liked when Shane hooked up with Jeffree because Jeffree Star's whole thing is like, look at my new car, look at my new house, look at my new purse, look at my new thing. And it would just seem like such like in your face, like
I don't drive.
excess. Like, oh, I spend all my, like, I hate that. I hate that commercialism in anybody. So I never really was a big fan of Jeffree Star to begin with. But then when I found out that he really wasn't a great guy, I wasn't shocked either.
I'm Alaska.
To be honest. I wasn't like, oh, really? That guy
Shane
that's
worked
pretty
at
much
Weight
mean to
Watchers.
everybody
Jenna
turned
Marbles
out to
is
be
fine.
mean.
I don't
I don't agree with the skit that Jenna Marbles did.
I comment on Mom's videos all the time
But-
on my TikTok, but I don't post anything.
Things were different. I mean, if you watch the movie Tropic Thunder, Robert Downey Jr. did blackface in the movie Tropic Thunder. Like, and that movie came out in, 2015, 2014? So, it was a different time. I'm not
fine
saying
with
it was
furries.
okay. I'm not saying it's ever acceptable. But I really don't think that Jenna Marbles should have left her platform. I feel like she should have just said, I'm sorry for what I did. I didn't know it was wrong. I know it's wrong now. I'm going to do better. You know better. You do better. But I understand why she walked away. It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. I mean, look what happened to Ellen. Everybody was like, Ellen is just so nice, and we
And
love
yeah, I'm
Ellen.
trans.
And it turns out that Ellen was not nice at all. So, it's a lot.
My pronouns are he, him.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go, guys. Oh, I don't like Trisha Paytas. I never did. Never did. Never liked her. Never did.
I don't know much about Gabby Hanna, but I know
Yeah,
they're
I don't know.
problematic.
I don't know Gabby Hanna either. I will tell you this: I was this close to going on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I was this close to going on that show.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to interrupt.
No, you're
but
fine.
Gabby Hanna did this one thing where it's like, you guys are bullies. Y'all are like middle-aged bullies.
What sign?
We're all Taurus.
I move my hands a lot. I
I talk with my hands too.
I literally just do it.
She gets it from me. She gets it from me. So what was I saying? I was saying I don't like Trisha Paytas, and then I was saying something else. I forgot because Kylie came in. Oh, we don't know when we're moving yet. I haven't even gotten the house clean yet to where we could get a real estate agent up in here. What's my favorite animal? It would have to be the river otter or cow, but it has to be a Holstein.
My favorite animal
Black
is
and white
deer.
cow. Gotta be a black and white cow.
I like my nails long.
Why do we want to move? Oof. When the FBI questions all your neighbors, it kind of makes things awkward at the pool.
She just gets a little caught up. It's hard to get used to. It's no big deal. Is it hard to remember not to misgender me?
It is. It really is. Especially if I'm tired. Like, I'm able to do it. Like, I'm able to censor my brain and say, you know, he, him. But if I'm really, really, really tired, then my brain is too tired to censor itself sometimes. What do you need my advice, Queen?
I have a Discord.
I like to think we have a good relationship. We definitely have a better relationship than I have with my mom. Alaska has a Discord. I don't have anything to do with it. The FBI questioned our neighbors while Alaska was missing.
How long do I have to hold this up for them to actually get it?
I have no idea, girl. Screenshot that shit. Screenshot it. That's probably long enough.
Y'all good?
So while Alaska was missing,
I've been
the FBI questioned
for 2 years.
The FBI questioned everyone at our church, everyone in our neighborhood, everyone at her school.
Dummy Honey Bunny, DUMMIEHUNNIE, Bunny, BUNNIE, hashtag 4250.
So
GMC is gender non-conforming.
I play Call of Duty a lot. That's one of my favorite games. I also play 7 Days to Die. What do you want to teach?
3rd grade.
3rd grade, just general 3rd grade. I love you too. Yeah, exactly. Just need a restart. Also, this house is too fucking big. Like, most of the bitches around here have fucking
Happy New
maids.
Year.
They have maids that come and help them clean the house.
I do, actually.
And
I stream video games all the time.
do not have a maid. I am responsible for cleaning this entire fucking house. And it's a big fucking house. It's a lot of fucking laundry. So, in our next house, I don't want carpets. I don't want stairs. We have too many stairs. We have 23 stairs. It's too many stairs. My knees are killing me from walking up the fucking stairs. So, in the next house, if we can get like a ranch style house that has like split level with like 2 or 3 stairs here and 2 or 3 stairs here and 2 or 3 stairs here, great. If it's hardwood floor and I don't have to deal with fucking carpet steam cleaning, great. Yeah, just need a new restart.
I don't get my own pronouns mixed up. I've been going by he, him for a year now.
My husband's upstairs playing Call of Duty Zombies. He made his best round. He made it to level 41. Like, I was like, holy shit, babe. You made it to level 41.
This person's asked about 6 times what the best way to move out. Tell your parents you want to move out is.
Make sure that you're ready and that you've got your ducks in a row. Like, that you've got the money for your first, last, and security. So if your rent is $700, you're going to need $700 for first, $700 for last. And most places are at least a third of the rent for security, if not half. So that's another $350. So you're looking at about $1,500 you got to have saved up to just move in. And then you have to make sure that you can get into the place. Like, a lot of apartments, you got to apply. And if you don't get accepted, they're not going to take you. So I wouldn't even talk to your parents until you make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row and you're, like, ready to fucking move out. And then go to them and say, hey, I've done all the work on the back end. I'm ready to move out. I feel like this is what's best for me, my personal growth. If you don't understand and you don't want to support that, I understand and respect it. But when you're here, I'm here. Oh, I'm sorry, Dana. Fuck work. They're trying to get you to come in. Tell them no.
Yeah, I had a good Christmas.
Tell them no, Dana. Tell them no, you cannot go into work. You need to take a break. Hello from Texas. Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. One of the reasons why I'm so smart is because when I was a kid, I used to always read encyclopedias. Every group home that I ever lived in had a set of National Geographics and a set of encyclopedias. And there was no computer, there was no video games, there was no TV. So when you would get bored and you would have nothing else to do, you would just pick a letter. You're like, okay, today I'm going to read the H encyclopedia. And you just start in the beginning and you work your way through. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so smart, is because I literally used to read encyclopedias for fun when I was a kid. If I could live anywhere in the world, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Probably Florida. I loved living in Sarasota. The people were chill. The cops were chill. Like, everybody was chill. Nobody got in anybody's way. The traffic wasn't too bad. There wasn't too much. I mean, the weather wasn't great, but I mean, when it was bad, it was really bad. But you had plenty of time to get out. Florida, probably. I love the weather. I love the beaches. I love the animals. But I love North Carolina. I'm a North Carolina girl through and through. So if I could live anywhere, I would live in a remote cabin up in the mountains, on like my own little commune where I like had my own shit and we were off the grid and we would way up high where nobody could come in without us knowing that they were coming in. But that's that fundamentalist Mormon coming out at me.
My favorite episode of Criminal Minds is the second one in the first season with the OCD person, because it's the episode that let me know I had OCD. I'm starting HRT. I'm starting the process for HRT in February.
I think my favorite one would probably be the one where Gideon left. Where Gideon left and he left the note for Reed.
I'll comment my Discord at some point on Mom's latest video or something.
Hello from the UK. Wow, I don't know what time it is, but I bet it's probably late for you. Do you want to visit Alaska someday?
Yeah.
No interest in visiting Alaska, but I don't like the cold. So. Asheboro. We're not too far. I think we're a couple hours. There's a zoo there. And we've actually been to the Asheboro Zoo a couple times, and I think it's only a couple hour drive. Not too far from here. London, Ontario. Hello. Hello from Ireland. How are you? See, 1 a.m. Get some sleep. I don't ever sleep either, though, so no judgment. I don't sleep either. We should come to Niagara Falls. I would love to come to Niagara Falls. I used to listen
Scranton, like The Office.
I used to listen to Coast to Coast, and the station that I listened to Coast was out of Niagara Falls. It was like a station in Niagara Falls. And your commercials used to just crack me up. There would be like commercials begging people to donate money to the hospital so that they could buy an MRI machine. And I just remember being like, bitch, my primary care doctor is a fucking MRI machine. There are 10 primary care doctors in this area and they all got MRI machines. Like, your hospital doesn't have, like, I feel like that should be addressed. Is that an issue? That should be addressed. You hear commercials, and then there's a store that it's a specific name. And I want to say it's like Weights and Measurements or some shit, but it's like some weird store that you have to like, you buy like all the shit from Canada right before you come into the United States, or you buy like all the shit from the United States right before you come into Canada. What is that shit fucking called? What is that called? Oh, that store. They used to do, thank you. They used to do commercials for that store. And it would be like, oh, wait, no. Oh, no. No. My iPad just came up and told me it has no charge and I'm going to have to go. Duty free store. That's it. Thank you. And they sell liquor there. And I just, like, the commercials would be like, don't get sloshed don't get sloshed without stopping at the duty-free store. And it was just so like, what the fuck? Oh, yep. We're gonna have to go.
Just a sec.
If it hangs up, if it goes, it's not me. I promise.
Knew I was transgender. I thought it was like normal to like hate your primary sex characteristics. I thought it was normal to hate your primary sex characteristics and hate puberty and hate etc.
Thank you.
But it wasn't. And once I realized that, it was basically a downhill travel from there.
Oh, we love you too, Isabel. Swansboro is actually where my mom's buried. My mom's buried in Swansboro. That's where my family lives. My mom's sister, Judy, she lives there, and she used to work at the military base in Cape Carteret. My mom is actually buried in Swansboro, in somebody's backyard. I could probably get there if I really had to, but I'm not sure. Hello from Nevada. Okay. All right, we're going to have to go because my iPad has no charge, and I'm really tired anyway, but I love you. I would not do a channel on YouTube because I'm just not consistent enough. Like, there's so many people, like Annie Elise. Just follow Annie Elise. I mean, there's so many people that are already doing such a good job with it. Just follow Chills. Just follow fucking Lazy Masquerade. There's so many people that are doing a great job of that. I don't even need to. And I'm not consistent enough.
Bye.
Like, it takes a really long time to upload a 1-minute video. If I try to upload a 15-minute video, it's like 3 hours. I just don't have time. I just don't have time for it.
Bye.
Bye. We love you guys. Well, thank you guys all so much for stopping by. I love you guys so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Bye. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you all. Thank you for stopping by. Mwah. Oh. Whew, I'm tired now. That brisket was nasty.